All right, YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a graphics card. No Titan X, no, triple NVIDIA TIs or anything like that, or Game of the Year graphics cards, or, AMD R9 Nanos or anything like that. This is just an NVIDIA EVGA GeForce 8400 GS, says right there on the box. It's only a gig graphics card, DDR3. They're up to DDR5 now with some of the RAM that's built into these graphics cards, but nobody ever reviews these, and I don't know why. This is one of the most popular graphics cards that are out there. I've got a couple of them laying around here at home, and they're great for refurbishing a PC. I have a very light gaming PC that I use for indie gaming. I've got a couple HT PCs that I use in my home theater that have graphics cards like these. So it's a very, very popular graphics card. It's inexpensive, and it just works every single time, and for a lot of applications. And 99% of the things that you're going to be doing on a computer, besides really high performance, 100 frames, 4K, 6 monitor setups, yeah, you don't need those kind of big, $700 graphics cards anyway. So let's jump right into this. On the back, it's got features in 8,000 different languages, full Microsoft DirectX 10 shader support. We're on DirectX almost 12 now. True 64-bit floating point high dynamic range lighting, NVIDIA Pure Video, HD technology, 16x full screen anti-aliasing, Opengl support, and HDCP capable. Package contents is the EVGA GeForce 8400 GS graphics card and the driver disk software. Warranty depends on where you buy it from and what you did to it, but you can go to their website for more information. And then on the back it has a VGA port, an HDMI port, and a DVI port. We'll get into that in a second. On the front, #1 seller in the U.S., and it is the #1 seller. If you go on Amazon, Newegg, Tiger Direct, wherever you get your electronics products, this is a really, really good seller. It's just an all-around good graphics card. No, it's not going to be used for high-performance gaming. No, if you want to run, the new Call of Duty or whatever game is out right now at, 1,000 frames in 4K on 10 monitors, not going to do that. You can go buy the $700 graphics card, but for $30, this is pretty darn good for some light gaming, upgrading, maybe that old home PC, even the computer that I'm on right now, the one that runs my editing software, runs this whole, the backbone of this YouTube channel, the computer that I'm on right now has one of these graphics cards in it. So I bought another one to do an SLI, and I bought a second one of these that's off camera that I'm going to use in another HTPC build that I'm building kind of as a Plex server. So without too much more messing around, I will open this up and we'll talk some more about it. It is $30. You should never pay more than $30 for it. I normally get mine on Amazon, free shipping, all that good stuff. So let's see. We've got some low pro brackets, which is what I will be using. If you have a slender desktop, not a full width desktop, but just a very slender one, you'll know what these are. You'll have to swap these little plates out, and I'll do that here shortly. So they have the two different plates. This is either for VGA or HDMI and DVI. So if you have a full-size computer, full-width computer, you won't need these. If you do have a smaller computer, rather than your graphics card taking up one slot, it will take up 2 slots. And we'll get into that in a second. Let's see, what else? Okay, that's it. A CD, which we really don't need these anymore because if you're using a modern day operating system, anything past Windows XP, this will install automatically. Maybe unless you're on Mac, you might want do that. So it's just a weird blank kind of CD that has drivers and some other NVIDIA software that's in there. It says the display driver installation disk, but I think it has a little bit more software on there to get you going. So here is the graphics card. Very simple. I mean, pretty typical thing when you think of a graphics card. Small heatsink, nothing super cool, no water-cooled blocks or anything like that, just a graphics card. So little fan, little heatsink. You've got VGA, HDMI, and DVI. This is actually DVI-D. And what really bothers me that they put two ports facing the right direction, but the VGA is actually pointed the wrong way. You can flip that around, but I don't really care. I'm not going to use it anyway. So this is the full size. If your PC is a full-size PC, you can see the size difference here. If you have a very skinny PC, something that's small form factor, this is the plates that you'll use instead. You can see up here this little ribbon cable holds in just the VGA, and that stuff comes off to be able to use these low-profile brackets. And then all you do, I don't have a little wrench on me, you just unscrew the little screw downs for the VGA and the DVI, and then this plate falls off and you put the new one on and screw the new plate to it. So that's about it. Pretty darn simple. Little heatsink, little fan, it's where the fan plugs in. It's PCI 16X, so it does take up a full slot. So, I mean, there's really only one place that you can plug this into your computer. On the back, nothing special, no cool black backplate or anything like that. Just a gig of RAM in this baby. There are laptops and phones and other devices like that that have better graphics than this card, but something that's, budget friendly, will get you into some light gaming. If you want to upgrade that old PC that's been sitting in your house for 5 or 8 or 10 years, like some of the PCs that I have hanging around here, this is perfect for it. So that's about it. If you're interested, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Questions or comments, let me know. I will probably be doing a build video for a new HTPC that I'm working on, and I can show you, if you're interested, how to install it and get it going and all that good stuff, and make sure that this is running properly for you to kind of upgrade that PC. But other than that, very simple, not much else to talk about. I'm not going to get into too much of the nitty-gritty details of how many CUDA cores and other things like that it has in it. But let me know if you have any questions, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for hanging around.